What is up, YouTube? It's me, Rob Dyer, and you're watching Road to Going Pro Co-Angler with Rob Dyer. I want to thank you for stopping by the channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, pound it, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, whatever you feel like, you'll get a response back. Today's video, we're going to go over how to replace a fishing rod tip. Last fishing trip, I broke one of my tips and now I got to repair it. I haven't seen no videos on it, so hey, guess what, we're going to do one. But before we get into that, I want to thank my sponsor, Quantum Fishing. As part of the Quantum Fishing team, I use their products and I've been using them before they were my sponsor. I love them. They take care of me. Whatever I need, they got you. So go to quantumfishing.com, check them out. Mission 22, Memorial Day just passed. I can't say enough about them. Go online, help them out. They're there for the families, the veterans, and the community. Let's give them some support. Pro Staff on Angler Tungsten. Hey, they're the only ones I use for drop shot. Go to anglertungsten.com, check them out. Right now they got some good sales going on. Now with that being said, let's get into today's topic. So this is an older pole. This is actually I'm gonna break it all the way. This is a Pinnacle. Pinnacle no longer makes poles that I'm aware of. But as you can see here, the insert is missing. And what will happen is this will get bent up, it'll get distorted, and also you're going to lead to line breakage and so forth. So there's a couple companies out there, but one of them is pretty well known, is Fuji. They make tips. Well, I don't have Fuji money, and with inflation and everything else, I went to Cabela's Bass Pro and I bought a Bass Pro repair kit. It gives you instructions, using a lighter, so forth. They make these for when you're out on the water, but because I'm on a budget, if you go back to a month or so ago, you'll see the video fishing on a budget. Well, this is another fishing hack or tip. So we're gonna get into it. I got my lighter, but I do couple more things. I take some masking tape. Doesn't take much. And I go around where this tip is. What I do, just like that. And that masking tape, the reason why I like to use it is because it doesn't leave any residue behind. And if it does, you're able to clean it off real easy. As well as, I'm able to take my paint marker, take a paint marker, and you mark where the tip is. Why is this important? Well, you want your line to run straight. You don't want to put your tip on backwards and the line being the wrong way. So now that we've ran our masking tape and we've marked it, we can begin. So it says to heat up the tip. Careful not to burn the masking tape. And what you're doing is you're getting that glue nice and soft in there. All right. Sorry about that. I had to put you on pause. Burnt myself. Happens. When you do this, don't grab the metal tips. Lesson learned, right? Just grab your pliers, heat it up. You have to heat the metal tube up that goes over the rod, that portion there. Once you heat it up, that's what you're left with. So you just pull it off once it heats up. You'll see the glue start to puddle out. Now you can immediately heat the glue, the new glue, the stick, and put it on there. But I always try to clean it up the best I can. If you're in the boat or whatever, we all carry some kind of cloth to wipe our hands or whatever. So what I like to do, just run that around and get all that excess off of there. What that does, just gives you a clean surface. So now you're cleaner than what you were. The other thing you can do is just heat it up again. Try to burn that glue off. Like that. And just put it back in the towel. Clean it up. And voila. Now obviously you're in a boat. You don't have the tape. You don't have the way to mark it. So what I do is I usually take like a something and like just etch, not hard, just enough to scratch your paint or give a mark in the pole to line that eyelet back up. Now these come in 3 different sizes. They come with a 6/64, 7/64, and an 8/64. As you can see, there's really not much of a difference, but you can tell just by the eyelets, the sizes. The last fishing trip, my Lewis pole got messed up. The tip of it, I got stuck, and I used my pole to get down in there to pop me free. And I didn't realize, but my insert popped out. Well, a couple casts later, I looked down. All right, so we've cleaned off the tip. And as like I showed you, you got 6, 7, and 8/64. This one here I'm going to use on my rod that I had damaged last tournament. This one here, the 7/64, or yeah, 7/64. I'm going to put it on. Okay. Now you can't just slide these on like this. Well, nope, that ain't going to work. There we go. So I'm going to have to use the bigger one, 8/64. It's just going to look funny, but it'll work. GoPro, stop recording. So I got to use the 8/64. No big deal. All right, so now what you do is you just heat the glue. It's pretty simple. Now remember, you got the line and the masking tape. Like I said, I use that just to help myself. So get your lighter out, and you're just gonna heat your glue up. That's all you're gonna do. You just heat it up and you put it on the tip. You take your glue stick, and you put it on there pretty thick. I like to do that, so that way it doesn't come off very easy. Okay, so we got the glue done. And you take this, you line it up, and you're gonna hold it 5 to 10 seconds. Push it all the way down and just hold it. And then even though you got the line there, you still wanna make sure you're good. Tip is solid. At this point there, you just take your excess off. This isn't going anywhere. Still wanna make sure that you got it down there. Now, you wanna let it sit for a little while before you use it. What I do is I just remove the tape. Like I said, this is just something I do at home. I don't do this out on the water. Simple fact is, I don't have tape out there with me. So once you're done and you get everything off, you got a brand new rod tip. And you'll spend, like I spent, that cost me $4 or $5. It wasn't much. It was just enough to get me 3. And so what I do is I just take my tape off, do it without damaging your pole. You have a brand new rod tip. It is set. This is the downfall about tape. But if you look, that's why I like using masking tape. it's on there. And you fixed your pole and you saved your money. So there you go. How to fix a rod tip on your pole when you're on a budget. Now I got a brand new fishing rod. Well, I got a fishing rod that's still dependable. So I want to thank you for watching my video on how to repair your rod tip. Don't forget, like, subscribe, text, or not text, but message to some, and at 100 subscribers, I'm going to do that giveaway for the American flag wooden one with the M4, We the People. 200, I'm going to do a pole still. But I want to thank you for stopping in. Enjoy your rest of your weekend. You all have a great week. Teach someone how to fish and be safe. Peace.